You came for battle, just expect to bleed. Oh, I'm a born survivor. Don't count me out, cause what don't kill me only makes me stronger. Cause what don't kill me is only for the conquer. Makes me stronger.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Durant is back after missing most of 2015 after requiring a third surgery to repair a bone in his foot. He said it was
great to have him healthy and back out on the floor, D.A. Thank you.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Joel Embiid out there with Beasley. Then there's Irving. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Outside Dragic. Beasley with the rebound.
Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Cleveland on defense. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Dragic.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Richardson, good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot.
And it's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Richardson. Here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Yeah, where's the box out? That's a mistake that is easily preventable with some fundamentals.
Bosch kicks to Johnson. Back to Bosch. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And really, CB wasn't really much of a perimeter shooter those first few years in Toronto, but over time, he continues to improve on that part of his game.
Offensive rebound. Embiid. And Whiteside sends it back. For 3, Durant trains the three-pointer. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Johnson kicks to Dragic. Takes the 13-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Really nice to see Dragic explore that aspect of his game. The catch-and-shoot J is simply deadly.
Dishes to Beasley. Irving passes to Beasley. Let's go. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Durant dishes to Beasley. Richardson for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dragic kicks to Whiteside.
Great job by Whiteside there to get himself to the free throw line so he could knock that one down.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. A different look for Miami. Dion Waiters comes in for Winslow, and Max subbed in for Johnson. Here's Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw. Good, Irving. Jeff Withy, he's checked in for the Heat. Dixon comes in for Chris Bosh. Johnson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Murray comes in for Josh Richardson.
Always a steady hand there at the free throw line.
Here's Waiters. Again, the miss by the Heat. Cleveland leading by 3. Murray, the pass to Bryan. The dish to Murray. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got his first points of the game. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Irving against Dragic. Count it. Good.
Even though you don't see that much from Goran Dragic, when he does use it, it's effective.
Stolen by Waiters. Dragic dishes to Withy. And Mack kicks to Waiters. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And that one goes.
Or damn that one. I saw you at like the edge of my eye.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Irving passes to Bryan. He used that pick to get in close.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dragic kicks to Withy. Back to Dragic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dragic has got 8.
Yeah, he's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
Murray, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Now Mack. And there's the feed to Waiters. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2.
This is where Waiters can continue to improve his offensive game, draining the jumper with a hand in his face.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Dragic. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Focusing on the interior, blocking out, maintaining position. That's glass cleaning 101.
On the court for Cleveland. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Murray. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard position.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Beasley's checked in for Jeff Green. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Cavaliers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Durant just inside the line. Doesn't go for it. The Heat go the other way with it. Mack with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Whiteside dishes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Whiteside. Sabonis grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Some tenacity on the attack there by Justice Winslow. A monster finish.
Murray, no good. Miami leading by 3. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now here's Matt. He's covered by Murray. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Sabonis. Josh Richardson comes in, and Irving subbed in for Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He does so many different things on the court. Durant practically forcing the defender to foul him on that drive.
Durant hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now here's Matt. He's covered by Irving. Winslow against Beasley. Bosh going around him. Miami no good on that time either.
Very lazy defense there, but luckily they got bailed out by the missed shot. He won't miss many of those opportunities.
The Heat leading by 3. Johnson in the corner. Launches a 3. Good, and the nice assist from Matt. And it's 7 points for Johnson.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Richardson against Johnson. From 6 feet. Richardson missing again.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Pass to Whiteside. From 13, and another basket for Miami.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
He gathers himself so quickly, really has a great instinct for hitting that mid-range jumper.
Embiid. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Durant.
What I like to see there, Durant no longer shies away from contact inside. Nowadays, he is the aggressor.
Embiid against Whiteside. And Embiid with the block. Whiteside, Durant. Outside Irving. Richardson for 3. Traps in the tray. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Start it.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Also a good decision from the coach to settle your guys down, get into something new, and everybody on the same page.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Whiteside. Hickson comes in for Chris Bosh. Waiters, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Johnson.
I don't think he even saw the defender. It didn't matter. Waiters up to the challenge.
Stolen by Waiters. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Heat.
And this is a team that is so comfortable with that mid-range jump shot. There are a lot of folks who would say that's living dangerously, that it's a bad idea to rely on those 10 to 20 footers. But they've got players with the talent to knock those down consistently.
Nobody near Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Dragic against Irving. Dragic the pass to Matt. There's a good screen. And Waiters has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
No good from Dragic.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Richardson kicks to Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Here's Dragic. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And that's why you have to love how good a floor general Dragic can be. Fantastic pick and roll there.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Heat out front. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the three-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaq and Kenny. And an exciting time of the year as one of the first games. Goran Dragic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision-making up here in the third.
Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Johnson is out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's where Expulstra starts the second half with. It's stolen by Johnson.
Pull. You two players.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's the Heat with the ball. Bosch kicks to Winslow. Bosch, a screen on Durant. Here's Whiteside. And there it is for him. Whiteside's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat.
Well, once the ball gets to Whiteside that close to the basket, he knows what to do with it.
Johnson against Richardson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside, Dragic. Johnson the screen. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And so how is it that you avoid fouling Durant? I'm not sure. The guy has so many tools in the toolbox.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Murray's checked in. Johnson dishes to Winslow. Passes it to Whiteside. Bosch against Beasley. Dragic with a wide open look. No good on the three.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Murray, no good. The Heat with the lead. Fires for 3. Dragic with another miss.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Murray, good.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kevin Durant is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Stolen by Winslow. And it's blocked. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in for Beasley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hickson's got his first basket of the night.
The reason that shot opens up is because Chris Bosh sets a great screen.
Hits it from three-point range. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat with he's checked in for Bosh. Waiters comes in for Johnson. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. Cleveland also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Embiid. And it's Green in for Kevin Durant. Hickson a screen. Here's Waiters. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last year, getting it done. Second in scoring, 12th in steals, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Still struggling to find some consistency as an offensive player, but Waiters does get to the free throw line a fair amount for a guy who shoots so many threes.
The Cavaliers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And Richardson drops them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Mack kicks to Hickson. Waiters on the wing. Baseline try, and the call will be against Jeff Withey. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside, Green jacks up a 3. Richardson the pass to Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Pass to Hickson. Now here's Matt. He's guarded by Johnson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Miami, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Outside Irving. It's stolen by Mack. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it up. Chalk up 2 there. Mack's got 5 now. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Irving dishes to Green. Richardson kicks to Johnson. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
50 seconds left to play in the third. From deep, Richardson kept alive. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low, Winslow. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That's good from Richardson.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Raiders against Richardson. Now here's Hickson. He's tightly guarded. The Heat have gone 7 of 11 from the line. Free throw, good. Waiter.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
It's tipped. Now here's Matt, covered by Irving. The pass to Withy. Waiters gets a wide open look, sinks the triple. Waiters got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, some of Waiters' most efficient numbers come when he's in catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Heat lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Everybody be patient, be on the same page. This game is ours.
And you hear Eric Spoelstra, instead of pumping his guys up, looking to settle them down just a little bit right now.
A great point, Kevin. It's important that no one individual takes it completely upon himself. Sometimes it's guys just trying to self-will it. You got to trust each other out there, and that's what Coach wants to see.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Embiid, Beasley out there with Durant, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Green in at the 2-guard. Off the pick. He's off on that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
Johnson, that's for 2, and there's another one for the Heat.
The fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
No arguing tonight just how competitive these guys are. Everyone wanting this win badly, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And that one is good by Beasley.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
Well, really, their execution on the perimeter has been very sharp, in a groove that's hard to slow down.
Cleveland leading by 5. Durant, the pass to Beasley. Beasley sets a screen for Irving. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Bosch. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You just can't forget how long Chris Bosch is, even when he gets whacked, still able to get it to fall.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jeff Green. Here's Irving.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving against Dragic. Feeds it to Whiteside.
Nice stroke from the line by Whiteside. You know he's only going to get better from there with some practice.
Whiteside. 2.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Richardson kicks to Embiid. And stolen by Whiteside. Dishes it to Winslow. Six on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
And whatever major props are, I would give it to Justice Winslow. They're focused, not just drawing the foul, which ultimately he did not get. Still gets the shot to go. Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Dragic against Irving. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson's shot is off.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
It's as if he had too good a look. Is that possible? And now he's kicking himself. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The Heat trail by 4. There's Dragic with the 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
That's an incredible play from Goran Dragic. What a shot.
Johnson against Richardson. He kicks it to Embiid. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Dragic with it. Guarded now by Irving. Johnson to screen. Beasley against Dragic. Outside Bosch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. That's 10 points for Chris Bosch.
Oh, and you know you can count on Bosch there. He's like the mailman. Comes up big there. Huge basket in the clutch.
And Embiid holds it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Dragic dishes the Bosch. Fades back. And there's another one for the Heat.
When the games get close like this and you need somebody to step up, Chris Bosch doing it on that possession.
Here's Richardson. Nice D from Bosch.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. He was right up in his face there.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Richardson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thanks so much, David. It's Durant on the wing. Stolen by Winslow.
And it's still within reach.
But only if they make every possession count from this point forward, and I mean every possession.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
That is showing a very steady hand with the pressure dialed to 11.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and put some risk.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Dragic from outside. Can't knock in the 3. And around the break. And here they go. Yes!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Well, let's give credit to where it is due. They refused to take their foot off the gas pedal, even after it was obvious they were in full control of this basketball game.
And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, time, a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
And this is where 5 fingers need to become a fist. No room for error.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Dragic, the pass to Winslow. Tries to keep it alive. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And standing by for the post-game show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we have a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. I don't know what his coach told him at halftime, but he came into that third quarter looking like he had something to prove.
He was a threat every time they fed him the ball. He was in attack mode offensively. So much confidence. Wow, unbelievable.
Tell you what, he was not one of the guys the fans thought they would beat them. But that's exactly what happened. He went out there and played the best game of his life. And it's the number one reason they're walking out of that building with a win.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.
KD, Richardson at 22 apiece, bro. Kyrie took a step back.
This time, I'm not going to be needed. How'd you watch this? The order.